I didn't know I could feel this good again post head injury. So it gives me a lot of hope for the future, and I would hope that anybody else that maybe hears about my story or, has heard about this place would come and experience it for themselves. I am Jessica Barlow. I'm 24 and I'm from St. George, Utah. I went to Cognitive FX and did their program and was referred here. I had some concerns coming into vision therapy just with the state my eyes were in, but I was also very nervous for, who would be working with me, how, I would interact with everyone, just feeling super vulnerable with the state I was in. But I came here and everything exceeded all of my expectations. Everyone became a family. My eyesight is better than it's ever been. My brain feels healthy. I am able to do things I wasn't able to do before. The vision therapy process was me coming in, doing an eye exam, and then doing multiple tests after that to see where I was at. I started off doing those tests, and then from there they told me how long I would need to be here, the process of getting my eyes to where they needed to be. I would come in for my weekly appointments. I would exercise what part of my eyes needed the most help. From there, they would give me homework. I would go home, do the homework through the week, come back, see if I passed off where I was. If not, work on it a little bit more. I would say a lot of it was at homework and then coming in and then really working really hard in here so that the homework process could be a little bit easier to come in and pass it off later. The shape that my eyes were in, it was a really tough process physically and mentally, just because I knew anything I had to do, I really had to work for it. And that I'd have to come here, work really hard, and then go home and work really hard. But everyone here made it super worth it. They gave things that were just catered to me that could help me. So it wasn't just like a one size fits all. It was like, what does Jess need this week and how can we help her achieve it? And then each week I was hitting my goals. I experienced lots of changes because of vision therapy. I would say I actually had an interaction with Carter the first time I came in here, the vision therapist Carter, and I walked in and I really did not want to be at vision therapy because I knew it was going to be hard and that my eyes would hurt after and I wouldn't feel good. I'd feel nauseous and have a headache. And I walked in and I sat down and I was like, ugh. And he made me physically walk out and walk right back in and was like, we're not going to get anything done today unless you have a good attitude, unless you're willing to work. And so I feel like I learned life lessons, it's not always going to be easy. You got to keep trying. I wasn't able to go to school. I had to quit my job to come up here. I had to do multiple life changes so that I could get my eyes to where they needed to be and for my health to be where it needs to be. And so I learned, the value of hard work. I learned that who you're with going through hard times makes the biggest difference. Being with you guys, being with my spouse, being with my family that was up here. Pretty much every way you could change, I changed. I would recommend vision therapy because I know I'm a better version of myself because of it. Physically, mentally, I'm healthy. I would encourage anyone to come here, even if you think you're doing great, some things to just help you in the future, to just double check to see where you're at. I think the community here is so great. I don't think anybody should be nervous to come here. It's such a family-oriented place. I think it's really important for them to know that they can come here and be accepted for who they are, no matter where they're at, and they'll bring you up to where you need to be. I didn't know what to expect coming into here because I really felt down about having to do all of it. But I would say you guys exceeded all my expectations, and I really wouldn't be where I'm at without it. I didn't know I could feel this good again post head injury. So it gives me a lot of hope for the future, and I would hope that anybody else that maybe hears about my story or, has heard about this place would come and experience it for themselves.